Hi, today we are going to see the 69th stotra. Kala Nemini Havira Shauri Shura Janishwaraha Trilogatma Trilokesha Keshava Keshiha Harihi Kala Nemi Niha. Bhagavan is the power who destroyed an Asuran called Kala Nemi. So, Bhagavan's name is Kala Nemi Niha. Niha means one who is destroying. So, Kala Nemi is the Asuran and Niha means destroying. So, Bhagavan destroyed Kala Nemi, the Asuran. Also, we can say that Kala means time. Bhagavan is the destroyer of the time. That means he is providing the intellect or the knowledge which is beyond the time, and uh, he is given all the creations before creating the time first. So Bhagavan created the time first. After that, he created all the rest. So that's why he is beyond the time. That's why he's called Kalanemi Niha, who can destroy even the time because he created the time. So Bhagavan creates and he destroys. Veera. Veera means one who is very courageous. Bhagavan is the power who is very courageous. And his heroic victor is something like he is ever victorious. That's why he is called Veera. Shauri. Shauri means Bhagavan has been born in the avataram of Krishna. He has been born in the Surasena. There he was born in the Jagannatha, which is the Utkala country. And that's why Shauri, when he is born in the Shura Sena clan, he is called Shauri, who is born to Vasudeva. That's why he is called Vasudeva. Shura Janeshwara. Shura Janeshwara means, Shura means one who has been born for something. We will tell that if someone is singing nicely, we'll say that he was born to sing. When who is drawing nicely, he is born to be an artist. In the same way, Jana means born. Ishwara means Bhagavan. Shura Janeshwara means Bhagavan has been born and who is invoked by victorious control, where he is the source of strength, where Indra and other devas are gaining their power. And the Bhagavan is called Lord of Valiant, who cannot be defeated. That's why Bhagavan is called Sura Janeshwara, who has been born as Ishwara and who is given. Even Sura means also the Bhagavan, God. Asura means the evil. So Sura. Sura means Bhagavan and Janeshwara. Ishwara means Lord and Jana means who has been born. So Bhagavan has been born with the overmoving prowess. Prowess means the control or the power, who is very good in one field. But Bhagavan is good at all the field. So he is given control to Indras and all the other Bhagavans, the power to win against all the evils. Trilogatma. Atma means soul. Tri means three. Logam means universe or three world. And Bhagavan is the soul for three world. And those three world can also be said like three fields of experience. Experience is something that a body gives to the soul when it is born in particular janma. that the three fields of experience are waking, dreaming, deep sleep. Waking means the daytime that we all have the experience. Dream means when we start to sleep. And deep sleep is the conversation between the soul and the Bhagavan. So when we are born, we are started getting experience till we get moksha. Trilokesha. Trilokesha. Isha means Lord. Lokam means universe. And Tri means three. So Bhagavan is the Lord of all the three worlds. And Bhagavan is commanding or he is guiding everything in the three world that is happening. Even the waking, dreaming or deep sleep, what all experience we are feeling, it is all blessed by Bhagavan. Keshava. Kesha means the ray of light that has been given for sun, stars and all the cosmic cosmos that is in the space, because they can only reflect light. It should have a source of light. That source is Bhagavan. And it is also known as Krishna. In the Krishna avataram, Bhagavan has long hair. Kesha means hair. Keshava means one who has long hairs. That is Bhagavan Krishna. And also there is another meaning called Ka means Brahma. Shiva means Shiva Bhagavan. So Isha means Shiva Bhagavan. So Keshavaka Ishava. Isha means Shiva Bhagavan. So Bhagavan created Brahma as well as Shiva. Brahma has been created for doing all the creations in the universe. And Bhagavan Shiva has been created to do the cosmic dissolution when it is required. And both are originated from Vishnu Bhagavan. That's why he is called the combination of Ka and Isha. That's why he is called Keshava. Next is Keshiha. Bhagavan, he is the power who destroyed an Asuran called Keshi. So one who destroyed Keshi. That's why he is called Keshiha. Next is Hari. Hari means one who has the power to destroy the samsaram at the time of cosmic dissolutions. That is, he has the power to control the cycle of birth and death. And also the ignorance or its cause, or he is the destroyer of false values, inner conflict and discordant contact. That means false values is something that we are giving importance to certain people or certain object or something that Bhagavan thinks it has no value. So we will know about that when we know closely about Bhagavan. So when we think that this person is more important to me, then at certain point of time, we will come to know that that person is not as important as Bhagavan, the supreme power or the soul inside us. The same way inner conflict happens when we are in the confusion stage or when we are in a restless stage. That happens when we have any desire or when we have to conquer something that is beyond our limit. That's why we have the inner conflict. Others is a discordant contact. That means we feel that, okay, my contact is with the world is my home, my occupation and my degrees or my name or something. But Bhagavan says that it is all not permanent. Even our name is not permanent for us. In the next janma or next soul, if you don't get the moksham, if you take the next janma, we will have another name, but the soul will be the same. We will have another body, but the conscience is the same. So we should know that which is permanent and which is not. So all these confusions and sorrows of the life and the world around us is all because of the ignorance or the samsara. that is in us, that world, ignorant world. That is because of that we have the confusion and sorrow. That should be destroyed. That destruction can be done by Bhagavan. That destruction is called Hari. That's why Bhagavan is called Hari. So we are seeing the names Kala, Nemi, Niha, Veera, Shauri, Shura Janeshwara, Trilogatma, Trilokesha, Keshava, Keshika, Hari. So we'll be reaching the 650th name of Vishnu Bhagavan. Kala, Nemi, Niha, Veera, Shauri, Shura Janeshwara, Trilogatma, Trilokesha, Keshava, Keshika, Hari.